Hi, my name is Andrea Plitz. I'm a physiotherapist in Ottawa. Welcome back to our early postnatal mini movement series. You are welcome, obviously, to do these movements and extras with us if you are not early postnatal as well. Today, we're going to do some gentle movement standing. So when you feel ready for a little bit more energetic movement, but still yet supported, we're going to be doing it by the edge of your bed. You can also do this by the edge of your stair banister, against a wall, against your countertop in the kitchen. I'm just making it as easy as possible for you to roll out of bed and do your thing. So today we're just going to come into and use the side of your bed as a little elevated floor. So place the hands a comfortable shoulder distance apart, feet on the floor, and imagine someone's gently tugging your tail along. So we're coming into our tabletop dog, and we're just going to get a little bit of movement in through the legs. So bending the knees, straighten the knees. Maybe bend the knees a lot and come up onto your tiptoes, line your shoulders, come forwards, and coming back. So bending the knees, maybe straighten the knees and coming up onto the tiptoes. So you put a little more weight through the arms. Maybe add a little micro bend in through the elbows, a little tricep push-up. Coming back again then into your tabletop dog, bending the knees, lifting the heels, maybe walking your dog, or even bending one knee and letting the pelvis twist to the opposite side, what I call little golfer's knees, allowing the tail then to come over to that bent knee side. Again, a nice sort of stretch in through that left side body. Reversing sides here, left knee bends, right leg is straight, tail wags to the left. Taking your time, twisting, finding your version. Remembering to breathe into the rib spaces around the level of where a bra strap might sit. A little tricep push-up here. You don't have to come into that. Just an invitation if you're feeling like you want to get a little bit of muscular strength back in through your upper body at this stage. Every time we exhale through this practice, I'll encourage you to connect to any segment of TA or transverse abdominis. If you're not sure what that is, go and check the videos in the link below. Finding any movement that feels good. We'll come here into our tabletop dog, lifting up into the chest, and we'll step the right leg forwards. So feet are on separate ski tracks here. Left heel is down towards the floor. We're getting a nice sort of release in through the back of that left leg. Chest is tall. Imagine that head floating towards the sky, gentle breastbone float as well. So don't worry too much about a back bend here, especially not jumping to the low back. Really trying to keep length through the bottom part of the spine and the tail, and length at the crown. We'll stay here for 3 breaths. Every time you exhale, connect somewhat to the middle, lower, mid, or upper TA, or all 3. Nice, we'll step that right foot back. Find some length here, maybe a little hip sway, a bigger tail wag. Finding a pause where you need. We'll press into the arms to help lift our chest, coming into a little version of a plank. And we'll step that left foot forwards. Again, separate ski tracks, both toes pointing towards your bed. And we'll think about lengthening gently long out that right heel, lengthening out the crown of the head. Making sure to press into the hands to keep your chest elevated as opposed to coming down. Although if you're tired today and you want a little bit of a rest, you're very welcome to. See if you can find some softness, find some control of that breath, some lengthening of that breath. Nice, we'll press into the hands to pick up that left foot and bring it back to meet the right. Find your tabletop dog again. Belly in through the knees. And from here, we're gonna come down onto knees in a high kneeling position. We're gonna bring the pelvis back over the hips so we get a little bit of nice open to the chest. You can walk the hands wide, so coming to more of a Y shape as opposed to an I shape on the bed. And you might want to come a little bit closer depending on where you're at, just so that you feel nice and supported through the arms. So here you might play with a little head and neck roll. Really seeing if you can find a gentle release in through the pecs in the front of those arms. So you can go wide. Exhale, connecting maybe mid-TA here to support your mid-low back. Looking up, we can press into the hands to help lift us. Bring the right foot forwards, coming to a little bit of a low lunge here. So option to bring that pillow to get under your knee, just to support it. We'll hinge forwards from the hips, but thinking about that length first. Exhale, connect any segment of TA. Maybe even connecting to distal rectus, so that tensioning of pubic bone to belly button without moving the pelvis. Tensioning bottom up. Inhale, length. Exhale, connect. Nice, one more here. Exhale, connect. Nice, we'll switch legs here. Bringing the left foot forward, right knee comes down. Let's think about length, head to tail, and we'll come forward. So try not to dump into the hips and really get that low back hinging, but really keeping nice solid length into the spine as the priority, and then hinging the hips forwards this way. Exhale, connect distal rectus for 3. Check in with your breath. If you're not feeling much connection in through the middle, are you blowing in the mouth like flicking a flame? Can you open up a little bit wider? Fog a mirror. We can depressurize a little bit more quickly, allow for that reflexive recruitment, and then we consciously connect to it through activation and tension. From here, we can press into the feet to help lift us. We'll come standing. Okay. We'll find a little bit of length, and we're going to come into a little bit of some glute work here. So think about hovering, sending your bum back over the surface that you're on, just for a little bum hover, a little tap, and we're going to come up. So key thing is not to come straight down like you're sliding down a wall. You want your hips to hinge. You want your bum to come back about a 45-degree angle with your chest and spine relatively neutral. Inhale down. Exhale, connect centrally, and connect up, back up. Maybe it's helpful if you imagine you're squeezing a ball between the knees, if you notice that they're drifting apart. Option to obviously pause if you need to, if your energy is low, to take a little breather and then come back up as opposed to the hover. A quick and fast one for you today. Thanks for watching this video. Remember to like and subscribe and leave your comments below.